Guys, I haven't played with a dog, so I'm playing with him now. That's why he wanders off, because he's looking for something to do. He gets bored if you don't play with him. So I should play with him. Ole, 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 ole. Sorry, I just heard that going past in a car. I'm in a car. He goes, ole, 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 ole. It wasn't really that, it's similar. It's just I had one as a kid, like a little thing, football thing. And it said, ole, 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 ole. We are the something. We are the something. Ole, 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 ole. Oh no, my lips have gone itchy. No. I hate it. Ole, ole. Let's see how the camera is doing. Oh, it's been pushed back. Somebody's been messing with it. It's okay though. As long as I don't steal it or break it. Right, I do have something important to discuss. Hang on. Let me get it set up. Actually, that probably would have been perfect. Ole, 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 ole. We are the fan. Before I do, we've got to get some pictures in. Some poses for pictures later. I remember my thing for walking on all fours is this. That's my sign for walking on all fours when we talk about that. So when I walk on all fours, I look more like I'm paddling, but oh well. Hey, I'm swimming, I'm paddling. Oh, the kids have gone now, good. They'll probably come over here. Nah. Fluffer paws. They're by Don Lino paws, but they look more like fluffer paws. I've got my claws. That would be cool if I had my friends in. Sorry, I can hear a lot of noise going on. Sorry, I'm just being daft. This is so cute, I love it. Got gato man. Okay, so excuse the face, it's all red and horrible, but I do have something important to discuss. Sorry, my hands are hot. Okay, so you guys know by now I'm actually looking for some furries and therians in and around the Manchester area. So it doesn't have to be Manchester as in the city, but like Manchester as in the area, like Greater Manchester. So if there are any furries like in and around the Manchester area, they could come from, I don't know, Hyde, Ashton, Stockport, Oldham, anywhere in Tameside, like that sort of area. It would be great because it would really be nice to meet some furries and therians around here. So if there are any furries and therians around this area, it would be greatly appreciated if you got in touch, because I don't really know many people like around here that are furries and therians, and there might be loads for all I know, but I've just not met them yet. Oh, big boy. Look at this shit. Oh wow. Look at this. My dog's making a hand. You know what? It's probably not been recording anything because it needs emotion. It needs motion. Next motion. He's a big, thick boy. It's probably not recording anyway because it needs motion. It won't sense motion from afar, I don't think. Anyway, so as I was saying before I was really interrupted by there being a really hot guy over there. It is really hot today though, so I'm more hot because of that. Especially these paws, but for the video I'm gonna just stick it out. Paws. So yeah, most furries will keep to themselves. Most furries and therians will, you know, keep to themselves. They won't sort of go out there dressed like this, will they? They're not gonna go out. You guys are not gonna go out dressed like this, are you? Especially not round this area, the most judgmental place on earth. I mean, I get you, but it's like we can't live like this. Furries, we can't live like this anymore. Therians can't live like this anymore. You know, where we're hidden. Like, look at the gays. Look at the LGBT community. They're all like, we're here. We're queer. Like it or lump it. We're not going away. We're not hiding anymore. Why are therians and furries not like this? I don't get it. I mean, look how freaking adorable this is. I mean, most normies would prefer to see this going around than this. Yeah. Yeah. You know, the scallies and the chavies and the navies and the hooligan types. I'm pretty sure the general public would much prefer to see this than this. Yeah. Yeah. And cool outfits like this as well, you know, rather than freaking tracksuits and boring shit. So, you know, I think us furries should just, I think you guys, if you're watching, wherever you're from, whether you're from another country or another different city in England or Britain, wherever you're from, if you're a furry and you think that your area is a bit judgmental, as long as you don't think you're like gonna go out dressed like this and get beaten up or shot or something, just a little bit judged and maybe like laughed and pointed at, then that's fine. Like, just go out dressed like however you want. Like, just start off wearing like normal clothes, but just like wear a little tail, like half the size of this, and go out wearing little ears, half or maybe quarter of the size of these, just to start out with, see how people react to you, and then just like go from there, really. Like, I don't think I personally would be confident enough to go out like this, like in my big tail, ears and paws and wings and like this on ears and all at the same time, but if I was like in a group of people who were doing the same thing, I definitely would. Oh, no question about it. Even if like the group of people weren't even wearing stuff like this, I would do it. They're like, yeah, I'm the weirdo of the group, you know, I'm the boss of the group. Well, I look different. See, I've noticed that like in groups of anything, the leader and the boss is always like the one that looks different, like the biggest or even the smallest, and just like looking the most cool and awesome. So even if you like go, if you've got like a group of friends, just either try and encourage them to do the same thing and dress like in furry gear. Well, you don't have to go out in a leotard, but like, you know, normal clothes, tail and ears, or just like gothic clothes, or just partial furry stuff. Like maybe not a head, I'm not really sure about that, but you know, like just tail and ears and shit. Although people won't know who you are if you're wearing a head, so that's a plus. Or even if you go out in a fursuit, a whole fursuit, people won't even know who you are. Just make sure they don't see you in your fursuit go into your house. Okay, take your fursuit with you, like to a friend's house or another place, and then just put it on, and then go out, and people won't even know who the hell you are, but you can guarantee people will love it. There'll be people who think it's strange, but there'll be people that love it. And the same with, like, you know, just going out, like, dressed in regular clothes and tail and ears and stuff. I've gotten lots of compliments since I've been going out in my tail and ears. I've not been out in these yet, but I have got compliments for these. And people have said I should go out in these. But I probably won't go out in the big ones, like I say, unless I'm, like, out in a group or another person that's wearing the same thing. Or even just another person anyway, you know. I don't really know, like I say. It depends. I've never really been out with lots of people, but I have been out with one person, and I did go out in my tail and ears with them, even though they weren't wearing one. He doesn't own it. He doesn't own a tail and ears. I was actually supposed to bring ears. He's not willing to wear a tail, but I was supposed to be bringing him ears to wear, but I forgot. So next time we do meet again, because he lives so far away, I will be. You know you are. I will be bringing probably these ears for him because he's got a big head, so he will probably wear these. I would wear the smaller ones. The others are a little bit more breakable, so I probably won't be giving him those, even though they're a bit smaller. But I mean, he's quite big, so these will just blend in with his big head and fluffy big hair and everything. He should have big hair by then anyway. But yeah, I probably wouldn't go out in the wings. I'm not really sure. If I was to go out in the wings, I'd probably just like do a test, like go out in normal clothes and not tail and ears, and just go out with the wings and see how I get reacted to. And I'd probably just like venture out. Like, the gate's open, why don't we do it now? Let's go, just go out my gate and let's see how people react. I'm gonna cut this video off and I'm gonna start another video, okay? And I will upload that one as well. And we'll just see how people react to me looking like this. Again, I'm not really sure about the whole shebang, but let's just go in the church area and see what happens. And that's next door, although I think there's some kids right in there right now. I'm not really comfortable with that. Especially like wearing virtually underwear type things. I'm really not sure about this. But let's do it.